Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming out tonight. You found the theater okay? Did you make it through the closed gate and the tight security? It's crazy. I'm so excited to be here to introduce some good friends tonight. Yes, I played Dwight on The Office for 9 years. Thank you. A beloved quirky character on a beloved sitcom, just like Kramer. And like Kramer, here I am on the stage at a comedy show about ready to commit career suicide. So there's a lot of Persians here tonight. That's so cool. Give it up for the Persians. It's an amazing culture. It really is an amazing culture and an incredible language. I actually know a couple words of Farsi, and it's such a beautiful language. And I mean, you think about Hafez and Rumi, the amazing poetry of the Persian culture. I'm going to try these words. I might butcher them a little bit, but I'm going to try them out tonight. So be gentle on me, okay? BMW, Armani. What do you think? The Levantine Center for Middle Eastern Studies, where comedy comes to die. No, we're going to bring out next a really incredible comic. This guy, he has really traveled. He's been around to 1,000 different comedy clubs. He's pretty hard-hitting, okay? So I'm warning you ahead of time. He does not pull any punches, this guy. Very edgy, okay? A really incredible, hard-hitting comic. And fasten your seatbelts, Wadsworth, and get ready for Jerry O'Hearn.
How's everybody doing tonight? All right. I don't know. You know, all this stuff that's going on in the world today, it's like, excuse me, wait a minute. Really? Seriously? That kind of thing is going on? Okay, wait a minute. Since when? I'd like to know. I mean, you got to be kidding me at this point. It's like ridiculous. I'm sorry. I didn't sign off on that. All this kind of stuff that's going on, okay? I mean, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Last time I checked, this kind of thing was not supposed to be happening, okay? I mean, you got to be kidding me. Unbelievable. I mean, seriously, it's like a joke. It's like, wait a minute, okay, now this? First, a second ago it was that. I was like, okay, well, wait a minute, no, but now this? Unbelievable. You know what I'd like to know? Who was the first guy to say, here's how it, this, because I'd like to have a word with that guy. Tell him a thing or two. Crazy. I mean, it's just crazy at this point. Relationships here? People in relationships? Okay. True story. The other day, I'm just hanging out. I'm just doing my thing. I'm not trying to do anything. Okay, I'm just doing my thing, right? Next thing I know, it's like, hey. I mean, come on. You gotta be kidding me. It's like, hey. She goes, hey, I got an idea. What are you supposed to do in this situation? It's crazy. It's unbelievable. What do I look like? Come on. I mean, seriously. It's like, what? Do I have a sign on my back over here at this point? It's like, you got to be kidding me. This? Now this? Unbelievable. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if this audience was ready for the truth. But you're a great crowd. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'm gonna leave you with an impression. Okay, a real quick impression. Okay, this is my impression of one of those types of guys. Hey! All right, good night.
Wow, amazing, right? He just cuts to the bone, that guy. So, piercing. I love that. Yeah, amazing. So now it's the moment that we've all been waiting for. So let me lower this microphone. That's going to work. I'll do that in a second. Omid Djalili is such a special friend and such an amazing comedic mind, incredible. And a great actor, too. Maybe you've seen him in, like, Gladiator and The Mummy, right? I mean, have you seen him on screen? Omid Djalili is to legitimate acting what Daniel Day-Lewis is to comedy. It's a historic night, really, for me to be introducing him, because this will be the first time in America that someone is introducing an Iranian without saying, you have the right to an attorney. And I don't know, it wasn't. One of the world's greatest living comics. You've seen him on The Whoopi Show. You've seen him on Pirates of the Caribbean 2. You've seen him selling carpets out of the trunk of his car. Ladies and gentlemen, Omid Ahmadinejad.
I was in Iran and I saw, right now, actually, there's a bus going in Iran in the morning. There's 500 people trying to get on the one bus. 500 people, there's only 50 seats. And they rush, when the doors open, they rush. And they're all stuck because there are two guys going, please, please. And you know, Mandela was a wonderful, he was a leader, a philosopher, and people don't know he was actually a comedian as well. He was. Did anyone see his opening speech after 27 years on Robben Island? He came out, his opening speech, he went, I want to talk about 3 dickheads. What? 3 dickheads. Well, the press again, who's he talking about? What, Pick Berta, F.W. de Klerk? Who's the third one? 3 decades I was in prison, and now I am out. It is a great pleasure to be here with you. But I have to say, I love Americans, because Americans also, you overshare. In England, we're a very, very repressed situation. You can tell a lot from a country just by the name, American. American, we're can-do people. American, everything's positive. You know, we're can-do people, positive people, you know. Canadian, Canadian, the same thing. We can do. What are we in England? We're kind of like Brit-ish. You know. Then we had this Korean juggler. There's a Korean juggler. But we had Korean juggling. I've not seen that. That's right. That's amazing. Korea and juggling. What's that all about? That's amazing. Then we had this Indian bingo caller, which if you haven't seen, is brilliant. He said, okay, everyone, get your cards ready, and here we go. Kebab, well done, number 1. Hot, hot vindaloo, 22. Chutney, raita, papadam, naan. Who's at the door? 44. It's a lovely game. Comedy Store Baghdad opened. I was on with a really funny Iraqi comedian called Abdul Karbom. That was his name. He's fantastic. He took the roof off. He was fun. Hit it, Gunner, hit it! Louder. Cut it. If you go to Iran and do the knock-knock joke, they have no idea. Because knock-knock, who's there? Ahmad. Ahmad, why are you knocking? There's a bell. Ring the bell. What's this knock-knock? He's knocking and saying knock-knock. Ajab divunas. There was a shipwreck, lifeboat, middle of Pacific Ocean. There's an Arab, an Indian, an Iranian shark attached. Eat the Arab, eat the Iranian, only Indian floating by himself. Shark come to him and swim away. And the Indian pray, oh God, why did you save me? And the shark says, I ate one of you guys last year and my arsehole is still burning. Go nuts. Whenever he scores a goal, they go, goal, ya walad, ya walad, ya walad, sahab al-hulul. في كل زمان, في كل مكان, هتحدث, فتحدث ميسي, هو ده ميسي, هو ده ميسي. هو ده ميسي, فتحدث ميسي. That's not the funny bit. That's not the funny bit. The translation is spectacular. They go, Messi is the stealer of hearts. Messi is the creator of solutions. Messi has the eye of the griffin. Because their own football is so boring. Egyptian football. Have you seen Egyptian? The commentary goes, Muhammad pass to Ahmad. Ahmad crossfield to Muhammad. Muhammad back to Ahmad. Ahmad crossfield to Muhammad. Muhammad shoot. Goal! 94th minute. I didn't see that coming. We go pitch side, speak to the manager. Muhammad, what a great game that was. Well, thank you, Ahmad. I'd like to dedicate that goal to my wife, Muhammad Ahmad. This is comedy in America. You gotta say things, you gotta be really clear. Be clear, you gotta repeat things. You gotta be clear, you gotta repeat things. So the audience understands. The audience understands. You gotta be clear, you gotta repeat things. And then there's a punchline. But you gotta be clear, you gotta repeat things so the audience understands. I'm working on a punchline, but it's I have been in 3 of the biggest blockbusters in history. The Mummy, Gladiator, Pirates of the Caribbean 3, together have grossed $4.5 billion. Don't tell me not to believe in a God. There has to be a God. You think this comes from talent? What are you laughing at? Jews and Muslims can work together. They can live side by side. They can. Which is what the Levantine said. Jews and Muslims definitely can live side by side. They can work side by side. If only Jews weren't so annoying. They're really so annoying. You got to do something about that. We love Miami. What's that Will Smith song? Party in the city where the heat is on all night on the beach till the break of dawn. Welcome to Miami. Bienvenido a Miami. I thought I'd go simple. I'll go for a Jewish joke. Okay, tell them a Jewish joke. It's inoffensive. I said, okay, officer. Yeah, Jewish man's walking down the street. Sees a woman. He sees a woman with very big breasts. He goes, "Madam, can I touch your breasts?" She goes, "No." He goes, "I'll give you £1,000." She goes, "No, I'll give you £5,000 if I can tweak your nipples." She goes, "What? 5,000?" He goes, "Fine." He goes, "Okay, come here." He lifts up her shirt. He stands there for 5 minutes feeling the air around the breasts. He prods them. She goes, "When are you going to tweak the nipples?" He goes, "Nah, that's too expensive." And now, no. I had no idea the policewoman was Jewish, okay? No idea. I felt so embarrassed. My mother used to send me to the kitchen. She goes, "Omid Jan, go to the kitchen and get the cup by the kettle." I go there. I can see the kettle. It's by the kettle, the cup. I said, Mom, I can see a kettle. I can't see a cup. The cup is by the kettle. I can't see it. She goes, "I have to do everything myself. Look, it's behind the kettle." I never saw it. Use your initiative. You're a man like your father, an asshole. You're all assholes. Men have no initiative. If I saw a woman with very big breasts commit a murder in front of me in broad daylight, I couldn't give evidence. I couldn't give evidence. You were there, sir. I didn't see shit. Splash has a second season coming up because after my dive, they've repaired the pool and the second season is actually called Tsunami. That's the name of the show. But I am making a point. I'm making a point that we need to include everyone because that's the only way we can be a proper society. Please come and take a seat. Hey baby. چه خبره؟ خوبیته؟ مرسی. Can you ask the patient if he has trouble breaking wind? I don't understand. You know, wind, you know when you eat too much and do this with gas. I said, what the wind does. I go, no, the wind. You know when you have wind. Then he made an action because, you know, when you eat a lot and you kind of go, like that. I said, ببخشید نصف شب یه گوز محکم میزنین شما. Man said, شدیده. I said, yeah, like a bloody hurricane. Because to show that Iran and America really can be brought together through song. I'm going to sing a song now, and then when I go off, please scream and shout if you want more, okay? So, yeah. Humidity is rising, barometer's getting low. According to all sources, the street's the place to go. 'Cause tonight for the first time, just about 10:30, for the first time in history, it's gonna start raining men. Iranian men. Hallelujah, Iranian men. That's all I got. Thank you very much. It'd be lovely. I'm staying at a hotel where every day he goes, "Hey, sir. Hey, how you doing, sir? Hey, have a nice day, sir." We never hear that in England, "Have a nice day." People say, "Piss off," you know. You have a nice day. What does this mean? In London, we've got lots of Nigerian traffic wardens. You all know where the country Nigeria is? I'm sorry to patch it there. Did anyone know where Africa is? You've got Africa, you've got Nigeria, Ghana, you've got Ivory Coast. And this guy was from Nigeria, and he was giving me a traffic ticket. I'd only been parked for 3 minutes. I got upset. I said, "Hey! What are you playing at? Oi! What are you playing at?" He said, "I'm going to give you a ticket." And I said, "Wow, what have I done?" He looked at me and went, "You can go, my friend." Let me ask you, this is so wrong. Do do you find yourself smiling at laugh for no reason at all? I said, yes. Do you wear flowery, multicolored shirts in the winter time? I said, yes. He goes, I don't think it's Nigerianitis, but it could be a mild form of gonorrhea. Hit it, Gunnar. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You've been lovely. Good night. You've been lovely. Good night. I'm not going to dance.
The chills that you spill up my back leave me filled with satisfaction when we're done. Satisfaction of what's to come. I couldn't ask for another. I couldn't ask for another.
When middle-aged people do the moonwalk, it just looks like they're trying to get dog shit off their shoes.
The bridge, my supper dish, my crocketesh wish.
You've been lovely. Thank you very much. You've been great. Good night.